Hi, this is Lorenzo and I'm doing another online Rome Total War commentary battle. Today I'm playing as Carthage against the Julii Romans commanded by Sqr-Robert-Bruce of the ATW clan. I've brought with me 5 units of Sacred Band Phalanx with the gold defense and gold attack upgrades, 3 units of Libyan Spearmen with silver defense. 2 of them have silver attack, 1 of them has gold attack, and each have a chevron for morale. 3 units of Sacred Band Heavy Cavalry, gold attack, gold defense, and 2 units of Long Shield Cavalry with a chevron for morale, gold defense, and silver attack. Okay, let's go look at the hellish army of the Julii Romans. I never like playing Romans, seriously. It's one of my worst nightmares, but okay, so he's got 6 units of unupgraded urban cohorts. Even though they're unupgraded, if they get all their pillar off, they will rip apart my Sacred Band. So I try to get rid of this pillar. 2 units of Archer Auxilia, lightly upgraded. 4 units of heavily upgraded Roman Archers. 2 units of Auxilia, lightly upgraded, and pretty horrifying 6 units of Praetorian Cavalry with the gold defense upgrade. These guys are hell enough in groups of 4-3, let alone 6 of them, so they could one-on-one with my cavalry, possibly one-on-one with my Sacred Band they would just about lose, but overall 6 of them against my 5 cavalry will it'll rip me apart basically. So I'm moving forward, feeling very, very scared. I move my cavalry back. I want to keep my long shields out of the battle for as long as I possibly can, to be honest. I want him to just forget about them. And I keep my Sacred Bands away from his archer fire. He's just firing arrows into my line at the moment. I'm going to move forward. Basically, it's the usual plan. Try and hold him on the front. See if I can use my Libyan Spearmen to get round and hit his cavalry, and then try and take out the cavalry with a joint Libyan Spearmen and cavalry attack. Now I tried to put my Libyan Spearmen to make him waste some Pila, but he doesn't put it on fire at will and just charges out to get my Libyan Spearmen. So I charge forward, he puts on fire at will, and I take some horrific casualties from his Pila. And one of my units even routes because of its flanks exposed. I put them into phalanx as soon as possible. I think one of them I forget. Now this one's getting completely destroyed here. Sacred Band's getting completely enveloped. He charges on my right, and I have to counter with 1 unit of Sacred Band, and then I charge in my second. My routed off Sacred Band infantry has just come back, woohoo! And I've brought in Libyan Spearmen from everywhere trying to help out, and I've got 1 unit of Sacred Band cavalry trying to fight back these flanking force, but it's not working. So I bring in my Long Shield Cavalry round his left to try and make some flanking manoeuvres and see if I can rout off some men. So looking now, they're just charging in, and they do absolutely nothing to urban cohorts. Surprise, surprise. They're excellent morale. They're not going to rout until pretty much all of the army's routing. So I bring in as much as I possibly can to support this area, and then I bring in my Long Shield Cavalry into their archers to try and rout those off to soften up some morale. In fact, that doesn't work. In fact, it routs off one of my weaker Long Shield Cavalry. My general dies, and now his unit runs off, and I'm thinking, man, this flank is going to completely collapse. And yes, basically, and then suddenly he routs off, and his cavalry start routing, and everything goes pretty haywire. I kill his general, and suddenly my cavalry, Libyan Spearmen and Sacred Band have room to manoeuvre, and suddenly all his units start to rout. It's contagious, and a song suddenly springs to mind. And now we see his men running away, and the song seems really appropriate actually. I thought I'd just put it in just because I thought it'd be a laugh, and to be honest, that's exactly what I suddenly thought of when I saw all his men running. So yeah, now I'm just sort of mopping up the rest of his men here, just doing what I can. He's got one unit here routing off again. I'm enveloping some here. He's trying to get around my flank of this sacred band, but it's not going to work because my men are just ripping apart this sacred band unit here, and they're going to rout off in a second. Yeah, he throws off some peeler, but there's not enough of them to actually do anything now. That unit routes, and his auxiliary charge into my flank just to get around to set up that weakness. They're not going to stand up to sacred band, there's no chance. I'm pushing forward with the sacred band to go take out these guys, and they're going to rout off. But suddenly I'm left in that horrible, horrible situation where you're dealing with a lot of archers and you've only got infantry. Now I always seem to end up like this. This is probably because I never take archers. Well, I do take archers, but not slingers often, to be honest, and not many missile units if I can afford to. I usually plug it all into my infantry and cavalry. So I start sprinting back, and I make it to this hidden grassland thing where you can hide, and so I just wait it out there in loose formation and stuff. And what you're seeing now is the end of the battle, sort of nearing the end of the battle, where his archers have fired all their ammo. I've used my bonus from hiding, well, cover bonus and loose formation and high defense to make basically his arrows are pretty useless against that now. So he's basically just having to charge all his archers in. You can see some of them routing off there. My Libyan spin are going to chase these. Then see them all coming back from routing and run away. And I'm going to phalanx forward. See what they watch them get mashed up from the archers. It's always quite a nice sight to see Roman archers dying to a phalanx. I hate the things. The Romans always seem to be able to afford brilliant cavalry, brilliant infantry, and brilliant archers as well. So it's a real pleasure for me to see all of those little bits collapse and get crushed by my exceptional infantry. So just chewing up some more archers. Yeah, it's been a pretty decent battle. Well played to Robert-Bruce. He did give me a very good game before I'd lost it basically from the start, and until the moment all his cavalry routed, I think that was a bit of a surprise, and I think he may have been a bit unlucky there. But yeah, this is the end of the battle. I'm just rattling off all his archers, and then I send these things back to show their stuff by charging straight into these archers and taking them head on. So let's see how they do. I don't see a man dead yet. Still no man dead? No. I think. Okay, no. None of them. No, one of them may have died.
Soldiers have driven off the enemy, and your triumph is complete.
No, none of them died. Well done. Congratulations. Okay, that's an average victory. I got 1,139 kills of his 1,461 men, and he got 759 kills of my 919. Well played to Sqr-Robert-Bruce.